Alright, in this video I'm going to be explaining exactly why Andrew Tate is always jacked. Andrew Tate has built an extremely impressive physique over the years while actually doing the exact opposite of what the fitness industry will tell you to do. In this video I'm going to be sharing exactly how he does it, what I like about it, and what I would change about it. Major disclaimer, this is a fitness video. I don't care what your reviews are about him, this has nothing to do with it. This is simply just a video going over the diet and exercise routine of one of the most influential men in the world. The idea is that you will hopefully learn something from this video and get a much better feel as to how diet and muscle building actually works, because I guarantee you if you watch until the end you will definitely learn something from this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First off, we are going to be starting with his diet. Now, a lot of people actually think that Tate's diet is pretty sus. They think it's nowhere good enough to maintain his muscle mass. But this is actually extremely false. Tate's diet might not look the best on paper, but it's actually a cheat code to stay lean.
My diet's trash as well.
Yeah, he likes to drink quite a bit, smoke cigars.
Drink, smoke. I only eat once a day. Sometimes I put up pictures on Instagram. I look like I'm in amazing shape. I guess I am in amazing shape.
You're in good shape.
And people say to me, wow, what's your diet? What's your meal prep? I'm like, bro, meal prep, KFC. My diet's not great.
You heard that right, the man did not stutter. Now before you freak out, oh bro, there's no way he actually eats like that and maintains that physique year round, just hear me out. Weight loss and looking lean and eating cleaner foods are two completely separate things. Weight loss is literally 100% calories in versus calories out. Now sure, in general, clean foods can help you lose weight because in general, they are more filling per calorie than dirty foods. So you are just more likely to, be more full and save calories eating cleaner foods compared to dirty foods. But if you took in like 2,000 calories eating chicken, broccoli, and rice and 2,000 calories eating McDonald's, Subway, Dunkin' Donuts, you would lose the same exact amount of weight. Also, keep in mind that there's plenty of clean foods that are just terrible for weight loss. Nuts, nut butters, oils, those are literally a worst nightmare for weight loss, but are considered cleaner foods by the general public.
Breakfast is the worst thing that's ever happened to humanity. Ever.
Why?
It's terrible. You're gonna wake up and just eat a bunch of food. You haven't had to do any work. You haven't had to hunt for that food, kill that food. You haven't made any money. You've done nothing of conquest. Nothing conquest orientated since you've woken up, and you're just sitting there. I think it's undeserved.
Weight loss is literally just a calorie game, and because Andrew Tate skips breakfast, he's able to push all of his calories back into a smaller window and get away with one or two bigger, dirtier meals that most people would tend to avoid on diets. Now, as far as his protein goes, Andrew Tate says he follows something similar to a carnivore diet, meaning he's eating a ton of meats. So that means that during the 1 or 2 times a day when he's eating a ton of meat and therefore getting a ton of protein in, enough to clearly give him a sufficient amount to at least maintain his muscle mass. So because Tate's calories are always under control through fasting, and because he's always nailing his protein intake, his diet is actually on point in terms of aesthetics or maintaining a lean physique at least. For, just pure aesthetics and muscle mass, it's literally just nailing your calorie intake and protein intake. That's like 95% of it. Now it's funny because I actually do something very similar to this. If you want to know what I think of his diet, if you've been following me for a while now, you could take a wild guess that I am a fan of this diet. I skipped breakfast for 4 years straight. Here's exactly why. You guys know me, I'm a huge fan of fasting. I believe that intermittent fasting makes diet so much easier and more enjoyable because you can simply condense all of your calories into a smaller window and get away with bigger, dirtier meals. It's an escape from the whole chicken, broccoli, rice diet that the fitness industry will try and shove down your throat. I literally haven't eaten breakfast in like 4 years. I could honestly make like an hour-long video as to why I love fasting so much. It's honestly way deeper than just simply looking good and weight loss, but that's for a different video. So yeah, obviously I'm a little bit biased, but overall I am a fan of this diet. I would just do a couple things differently. Andrew Tate says here that he eats once a day.
I only eat once a day.
But honestly, I'm willing to bet that the majority of days he probably eats like twice a day, not once. I mean, eating all of your calories in just one big meal is an option, but that's just like one massive meal, and then you can't really eat that much throughout the rest of the day. So I would just split that one meal up into like 2 or 3 big meals, but not just like one massive meal. I've been fasting for like 4 years, and I think that's where you'll find the best results. And I think that that's just the easiest to stick to and enjoy. Now, Andrew Tate also says he loves coffee. He drinks like 2 cups of hot black coffee in the morning. This is essential to the fasting strategy. Hot black coffee is literally a cheat code to blunt your appetite in the morning. It gives you a bunch of energy during the fasted state. If you are serious about fasting for the first few hours of your day, suppressing your appetite with hot black coffee will literally make that drastically easier. Andrew Tate is on point about that. And lastly, I would try and eat more of like a well-balanced, nutritious diet. Andrew Tate is clearly missing, some key nutrients. Try and, mix in some carbs and fats, maybe some fruits and vegetables, that good stuff. I actually made a full in-depth intermittent fasting guide where I literally go over everything related to what you should be doing when you're intermittent fasting. The diet for your early 20s, I'm telling you. If you want to check that video out, I'll link it in the description below. I literally cover like what you should be eating, what times to eat, what to break your fast with, what time of the day to be training, and everything in between. So definitely check that out after this video if you're interested. But yeah, to summarize Andrew Tate's diet, although it looks like shit, it's actually on point in terms of aesthetics and just maintaining muscle mass because he's nailing his calorie intake and his protein intake every single day with ease. I personally just feel like it could be a tiny bit more healthier and more nutritious. Alright, now the interesting part. We're gonna get into his exercise routine. Now here is what Andrew Tate claims his exercise routine looks like.
I don't really train the gym too often. I do like 500, 1,000 push-ups a day.
Bro, I am telling you right now, this is complete bullshit. He is doing way more to look like that than by just cranking out set after set of push-ups. Because, you know, play this clip. That is right. Andrew Tate can bench press 315 pounds on bench press with ease. I've even seen him put up 275 pounds for reps. So he's clearly doing something else besides that push-up routine because A, there's videos of him doing so, and B, there's just no way he would build up to that level of strength just cranking out the push-ups like that. Now, push-ups can be extremely effective to maximize muscle growth, but not in the way that Andrew Tate is teaching. The problem with this advice is that past like 15 reps of any exercise, you're looking at more of an endurance workout and not really a hypertrophy workout. I understand that he's a kickboxer and isn't really a bodybuilder, but if you're, you know, a bodybuilder, which I'm sure the majority of you watching this video are, and you're looking to just pack on the pounds, then once you can do like 15 reps of push-ups, you're better off just using progressive overload. Now, the problem with push-ups is that it's very difficult to do so. If your main goal is, you know, you're training for endurance, then great, keep on just cranking out the push-ups. Everyone has different goals. But if you're just trying to pack on the pounds, this push-up routine is simply not it. So you have a couple options with this push-up routine that I'm sure Andrew Tate was not doing. Either A, just put a backpack on you and just keep filling up that backpack with rocks. That way you can keep using progressive overload and get that rep range lower and lower, or B, just work up to more advanced push-up variations. So for example, you know, say you do like 12 just regular normal push-ups, try and eventually get that to like one arm clapping push-up, some shit like that. This way you can keep using progressive overload and you can just pack on the pounds of muscle doing it that way. But Andrew Tate was not doing that. So the real reason why Andrew Tate has the muscle mass is not from this push-up workout routine, I am telling you. In actuality, the two main factors that go into how good your physique is going to be is A, if you can maintain a low body fat percentage, and we already talked about that, he does that with ease, and 2, how strong you are on the compound lifts relative to your body weight. So because Andrew Tate is able to maintain a very high level of strength on his compound lifts year round, he's able to maintain enough muscle mass and is able to be at a low enough body fat percentage to maintain that physique year round with ease. Looking aesthetic, look at Andrew Tate is literally 1, just being at a low body fat percentage, and 2, having a decent amount of muscle mass. And the best way to maintain a decent amount of muscle mass is to simply maintain your strength on the big lifts, which Andrew Tate clearly does. Now, the single biggest problem with Andrew Tate's physique is simply that he's missing an upper chest. You guys have been watching my shorts. I make the odd saggy Andrew Tate looking chest joke quite a bit in my videos. Unless you're looking to get the flat saggy Andrew Tate chest, and the decline bench press is a total waste of time. But seriously, that is the perfect example of what no upper chest looks like. If you guys have been following me for a while now, I probably push the upper chest more than I push fasting. The upper chest literally makes or breaks the physique. I can literally pick up the earth by its core and place it on my upper chest. You need to get that big, powerful, shelf looking chest. The upper chest is the single most important part of an aesthetic, powerful, masculine physique. And this is the other massive problem with Andrew Tate's push-up routine. If you are banking on the push-up routine, try and mix in some decline push-ups for the upper chest. Seriously. A, focus on progressive overload, so you know, adding weight with the backpack or working up to advanced body variations. And B, make sure you mix in some decline push-ups for that upper chest. To be honest with you, for the majority of you watching this video, I wouldn't even bother doing decline push-ups. I would just get strong as shit on the incline bench press. That exercise is literally my bread and butter. I have a full playlist dedicated to the incline bench press. If you want to check that out, I'll put that in the description below as well. Your boy got a 275 incline bench press at 160 pounds, the world record, no big deal. So yeah, that is literally exactly why Andrew Tate looks the way he does. That is why he is always jacked. Andrew Tate has a great physique. He obviously works really hard to look like that. His diet, again, is actually on point. He just does more than his push-up routine to look like that. And honestly, I just don't know if his push-up routine is the best for you if you're really just trying to pack on the pounds and maximize muscle growth. I hope you guys took something from this video. If you found it entertaining or useful, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. That would really help me out. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.